Have you ever wondered if the time you go to sleep could be quietly shaping your health after 70? As we grow older, sleep doesn't just feel different, it becomes different. The hours you choose to rest can subtly influence your energy, memory, and even the health of your heart. In today's video, we'll explore the best bedtime window for your body after 70, and why the timing of your sleep might matter more now than ever before. Be sure to stay with us until the end, because what you learn today could not only help you sleep better, but also move through each day with greater clarity, strength, and peace of mind. Let's dive in. 1. The ideal bedtime window. After 71, of the most important changes that happens after age 70 is how your body interprets time, especially when it comes to sleep. You might notice yourself getting sleepy earlier than you used to, or waking up before the sun even rises. This isn't just a quirky side effect of aging. It's a deeper biological shift. As we age, our internal body clock, called the circadian rhythm, begins to shift. The hormone melatonin, which regulates the sleep-wake cycle, starts being produced earlier in the evening and tapers off earlier in the morning. This naturally leads to earlier bedtimes and earlier wake-ups. Experts now recommend that adults over 70 aim for a consistent sleep schedule that falls roughly between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. This window allows your body to work with its natural rhythm rather than against it. Going to bed too late or trying to sleep in too long can actually backfire, leading to fragmented sleep, daytime drowsiness, and even nighttime anxiety. Take Richard, for example. At 76, living in sunny Arizona, he had a habit of staying up past midnight watching TV. Although he thought he was getting enough hours of sleep, he often woke up feeling groggy, irritable, and foggy-minded. At the suggestion of his doctor, Richard shifted his bedtime earlier, closer to 9:30 p.m. Within just a few weeks, he noticed a remarkable difference. He fell asleep faster, woke up more refreshed, and even felt a noticeable boost in memory and mood throughout the day. After 70, your body becomes more sensitive to sleep disruptions. Even if you don't feel particularly tired at 9 p.m., sticking to that earlier window anchors your rhythm, signaling your body when it's time to rest and when it's time to rise. This isn't about forcing yourself into bed when you're wide awake. It's about gently training your body to wind down naturally. By dimming the lights, turning off screens, and setting a predictable nightly routine. After 70, it's not just about how many hours you sleep. It's about how well you sleep. Choosing the right bedtime can mean the difference between dragging through your day or moving through it with clarity and calm. The earlier you respect your body's new schedule, the more control you'll have over your energy, memory, and long-term health. 2. The hidden danger of fragmented sleep. Another frustrating change with aging is how easily sleep can become interrupted. You might fall asleep easily, only to find yourself waking up multiple times a night. Sometimes it's a bathroom trip. Other times, it's for no clear reason at all. While these interruptions may seem minor, over time, they take a heavy toll on your body's ability to heal, recover, and regenerate. Fragmented sleep isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. Sleep is when your brain clears out toxins, balances vital hormones, and consolidates memory. When that process is broken up, night after night, you're not just tired, you're left vulnerable. Research shows that older adults with disrupted sleep are at greater risk for falls, confusion, elevated blood pressure, and cognitive decline. The good news? Fragmented sleep is often preventable, or at least manageable. One of the simplest and most powerful strategies is to keep a consistent wake-up time. even on weekends. It might feel counterintuitive, especially after a rough night, but waking up at the same time every day strengthens your internal clock and improves your ability to sleep soundly over time. Another key tool: morning sunlight exposure. Getting natural light within an hour of waking, even just 10 minutes outdoors, helps reset your circadian rhythm, signaling your body when to be awake and when to wind down. And, of course, watch those naps. A short 20-minute nap after lunch can be refreshing, but long or late afternoon naps can delay bedtime, setting you up for another restless night. Walter, a 79-year-old from Michigan, experienced this firsthand. Waking up 4 or 5 times a night, he assumed it was simply old age. But after consulting a sleep specialist, he made 3 small changes: limited his caffeine to early mornings, committed to a consistent wake-up time, walked outside each morning for natural light exposure. Within 2 weeks, Walter was sleeping through longer stretches without waking, and his energy, mood, and even family relationships noticeably improved. Sleep after 70 isn't just about getting into bed. It's about protecting your sleep from the quiet threats that steal it, like irregular routines, long naps, or lack of morning light. Every small change counts. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, type number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss any of our new videos. Your support truly helps us create more valuable content for you and others in the community. Now, let's move forward. 3. How sleep after 70 protects your heart. Most people think sleep is just for rest, but after 70, it becomes something even more powerful: a shield, especially for your heart. The connection between poor sleep and heart problems becomes stronger with age. Short sleep, irregular sleep, and low-quality sleep can place enormous stress on your blood vessels, raise blood pressure, and disrupt your heart rhythm. Over time, this silent strain can increase your risk of heart attacks, strokes, and chronic inflammation. One of the most important changes after 70 is how your body interprets time, especially regarding sleep. You might notice that you get sleepy earlier or wake before the sun. This isn't just a quirky sign of aging. It reflects a deeper biological shift. As we age, our internal clock, called the circadian rhythm, changes. Melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, is produced earlier in the evening and tapers off earlier in the morning, often leading to earlier bedtimes and earlier wake-ups. Experts recommend that people over 70 aim for a consistent sleep schedule between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. This window works with your natural rhythm instead of against it. Going to bed too late or sleeping in too long can backfire, leading to broken sleep, daytime drowsiness, and nighttime anxiety. For example, Richard, 76, from Arizona, used to stay up past midnight watching TV. Despite getting enough hours of sleep, he woke up groggy and irritable, only after shifting his bedtime closer to 9:30 p.m. Did he notice real change? He fell asleep faster, woke up rested, and regained his energy, memory, and mood. Your body after 70 becomes more sensitive to sleep disruption. Even if you're not tired at 9 p.m., sticking to an earlier sleep window helps anchor your rhythm, signaling when it's time to rest and rise. It's not about forcing sleep. It's about gently training your body to wind down. Dim the lights, turn off the TV, follow a predictable nightly routine. After 70, quality of sleep matters more than quantity. Choosing the right window to rest can mean the difference between dragging through your day or moving through it with clarity and calm. Another frustrating aspect of aging is how easily your sleep gets interrupted. You might fall asleep easily, only to wake up multiple times a night. It seems minor, but fragmented sleep chips away at your body's ability to repair itself. Sleep is when your brain clears out toxins, balances hormones, and consolidates memories. When that process is broken up, you're not just tired, you're vulnerable. Studies show older adults with disrupted sleep are more prone to falls, confusion, high blood pressure, and cognitive decline. The good news: fragmented sleep is often preventable. Here's how. Maintain a consistent wake-up time. Even after a rough night, expose yourself to natural sunlight within an hour of waking. Even just 10 minutes helps reset your body clock. Avoid long naps. A short 20-minute rest after lunch is fine, but longer naps can delay nighttime sleep. Walter, 79, from Michigan, woke up 4 or 5 times a night. After limiting caffeine, keeping a strict wake-up time, and getting morning sunlight, his sleep improved dramatically. He felt more energized, happier, and sharper. And his family noticed too. Small changes matter. Protect your sleep and your health. If you're still watching, comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. Sleep isn't just for rest. After 70, it's a shield for your heart. Poor sleep stresses your blood vessels, raises your blood pressure, and disrupts your heart rhythm. Even a few nights of poor sleep can cause measurable changes in how your heart functions. So, when should you sleep for heart protection? The best window: go to bed between 9:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. Wake up between 5:30 a.m. and 6:30 o.m. This schedule helps align with your natural hormone cycles, when melatonin peaks and cortisol drops, giving your heart the rest it needs. Also, minimize noise. Soft earplugs or a white noise machine can prevent heart rate spikes from nighttime sounds. Keep your room cool. Around 65 degrees Fahrenheit promotes stable blood pressure overnight. Roger, 84, had no heart problems until he fell into poor sleep habits, staying up until midnight and sleeping only 5 to 6 hours. Simply shifting his sleep earlier and cooling his bedroom stabilized his blood pressure. No medication needed. Sleep is a nightly tune-up for your most vital organ. You might not realize it, but your brain cleans itself while you sleep, flushing out waste that builds up during the day. This cleansing, managed by the glymphatic system, is most active during deep sleep, which happens earlier in the night. If you stay up past midnight, you miss the most powerful brain-cleaning window. Studies show that late sleepers have higher risks of memory problems, slow thinking, and even signs of early dementia. Deep sleep clears out beta amyloid, a protein linked to Alzheimer's. Miss it, and your brain fog isn't just tiredness. It's real biological residue. Grace, 79, used to stay up until 1 a.m. Over time, she began forgetting conversations and losing her train of thought. After shifting her bedtime to 10 p.m., with her daughter's encouragement, her clarity returned, and so did her joy in life. If you care about preserving your memory and independence, honoring your natural clock is non-negotiable. If this resonates, comment number 4 below. Even if you sleep enough hours, sleeping at random times quietly damages your health. After 70, your body's clock thrives on predictability. Inconsistent bedtimes confuse your system, leading to blood pressure problems, metabolism issues, and even depression. Hormones like melatonin and cortisol rely on rhythm. Erratic sleep disrupts them, and over time, your sleep becomes less restorative. Henry, 81, had no fixed bedtime. After setting a consistent 10:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. schedule, his focus improved, his mood lifted, and even his joint pain lessened. Routine is medicine. Set a schedule, and stick to it. So what's the final answer? Experts widely agree. The best bedtime for people over 70 is between 9 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. This window matches your natural circadian shifts, and riding that biological wave strengthens your health at every level. Melatonin typically rises around 8 p.m. in older adults. Catching that wave by 9:30 p.m. lets your body enter deep, restorative sleep. Waiting too long forces alertness, suppresses immunity, raises inflammation, and increases overnight blood pressure risks. Linda, 76, shifted her bedtime from 11:45 p.m. to 9:45 p.m. Within 2 weeks, her energy soared, her digestion improved, and her doctor even noticed her blood pressure and resting heart rate improved. One simple change, big results. You don't need fancy gadgets, just consistency and listening to your body. If you're still here, comment number 6 below. Sleep isn't just about rest. It's about repair. It's your emotional reset button, your heart's nightly tune-up, and your brain's detox system. After 70, every hour of good sleep counts more than ever. Small shifts, the time you move, what you eat, and when you close your eyes, stack up to powerful change. That 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. window. It might just be the key to waking with a clearer mind, a steadier mood, and a stronger heart. If today's video gave you even one insight, or reminded you of something important, I invite you to try just one small change tonight. You don't have to fix everything at once. One better night of sleep can change your life. Thank you for spending time with us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment, sharing one thing you learned and how you plan to use it. Your voice matters to us. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.